All right, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't have earbuds in. Hold on. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back in for what I can confidently say will be the last video for the main mission. It will be DLCs from here on out, but I might have spoke a little too soon with the last video, but I didn't realize how many missions there are at the very end. There was a lot that was dropped on us at the end of the last episode, you guys. Martin Lee's origins for his powers, what happened to his parents, that was just like a full-blown gusher, like pimple popping scene. That was horrible. But yeah, so we found out what happened to that. There is a spider on MJ's shoulder, by the way. So in her sneaky mission and stuff, she happened to, I think something scared her and it knocked her back and it broke the glass that was containing spiders. And while she had the one that like crawled up, that was so funny that I had a thing on my shoulder. I didn't even think about that, but I would, in that situation, I would not have kept quiet like she was, but I guess her life was on the line because let's be honest, Sable would have killed her in a heartbeat, I feel like. Well, they probably would have interrogated her first. Regardless, while she did help one spider get off, or help whatever, smack one spider off, there is a tiny little spider that we did see at the very end of the last mission on her shoulder. I actually have no idea what that's going to lead into. I mean, I know there's Gwen, like Spider-Gwen or something. I know that there's Gwen. I know that's not the same person though. So I actually have never caught wind that MJ becomes Spider-Woman or anything like that. And so I know a lot of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you think that's where it's gonna go. But I don't know, they gave us a spider on her shoulder and we know what happened to Peter. So who's to say it won't happen to MJ, I guess. Outside of that, you guys, we are pretty much entering the final, I guess, missions. We have 4 out of, I want to say, the 6 bad guys all wrapped up, webbed up, whatever you want to say. Rhino was taken down, Scorpion's down. We did take down Electro, and then I always forget the one guy, Vulture. So those 4 are completely out of the fight now, and so all that's left is Martin Lee and Doc Ock. And so I think we know who's going to be the final guy that we got to take down. So I also did find out about Harry. So I did not realize, that was one thing that I did not foresee happening, was Harry having what his mom had. I think I was talking about this with somebody that very early on, I think I had told you guys that I thought the thing that they were working on was in support of whatever happened or whatever did end up killing Harry and Harry's mom, Osborn's wife. However, it just didn't even come to mind that it could have been genetical and passed down to Harry. And so it has been, that's where he's been in Europe this whole time. I know I've been questioning that like crazy. And so I think we're waiting to see MJ talk to Peter about, no, I think she's already shared that information with him. So yeah, so let's get just straight into it. And thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope you guys enjoy this last episode because I know I'm going to. So with that, action. The heart of the matter. I've located the anti-serum, but so has Martin Lee. Can't let him get hands on
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Lee and Otto. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman.
They have. It's true.
Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum.
Regardless of how I feel this moment. Oh shoot, hold on you guys, please don't shoot.
I hope this is good news.
Don't shoot!
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God.
That was fast, actually.
How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait, I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no, that could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
But we don't have anybody left to protect the city except for Spider-Man. No, you guys know me. I'm just being a smartass. I feel like this entire situation, again, I need to stop applying real world ideas and thoughts to superhero. Oh, here we go, JJ.
Electro trying to destroy our power grid. The Vulture raining death from above.
I stopped them.
Spider-Man egging them both on in the very heart of our city.
Come on.
Like children. Lethal children. Pitching a tantrum of death and destruction. I'm often asked, why do menaces like this end up with awesome powers? Why not someone like you, Jonah? Well, I have considered trying to use advanced science to give me powers, only so I could protect you in a more
Wait, we've heard this though. We knew that.
But after much reflection, I've decided against it.
Oh.
Because power corrupts. I'm a man of the people, and I want to stay one of the hardworking,
you mean
ordinary
after
people of New York.
failing attempts?
I'll just help via my talk show, my publishing empire, and my vast personal fortune. No need to thank me. It's what a man of the people does.
Personal fortune. I mean, as soon as you say, well, as soon as you, I feel like, would say, I'm a man of the people, you've already lost me. Also humble, of course, naturally. Ah! All right, let's yank those weapons away from them. Toss them. Oh! Is he jumping off the roof? Where's he going? We still need to get a few.
An hour?
Is that the last trebuchet or no? Is that just two? That's trebuchet two. A trebuchet two. There we go.
Guys will be back
out hard. Yeah. I'm just gonna take out another set of them on the roof real quick. Just because we're getting damn close.
You know, I don't mean to overreact, but I'm starting to take this personally.
There's no way that I'm hitting that guy. Damn it. All right, he's off the building. I'm taking it, I'm taking it. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. That was all on you, though. That was all on you. Okay, bye. Weapon first. Oh. I think he gets stopped by an umbrella. It's so satisfying, like, using their own weapons to schwack them
You
all.
guys have it bad. All that body armor's bruising my knuckles.
All right, back on track. Oh, but there's one roof here. Hold on, there's like two guys here. It'll take a second. Good morning.
You guys are giving violent mercenaries a bad name.
Ah! All right, leave him alone. No, don't. Stop perfectly dodging it. Why am I just so good at perfectly dodging? I actually want one of them to get their weapon back. Pick it up. See, the problem with the gun stuff, I think I would have been done from the beginning if I had unlocked that earlier. Like, you know how some of them are easier once you actually unlock them? Like, it took me so long before I was able to unlock. I'll take that 3.
That makes it, what, 100 counts of assaulting a Sable agent?
There's so many helicopters in there, and I almost got turned into minced meat. There should be some secret photo ops in Central Park, maybe? I wish we had more missions with the little spider bot. Little creepy crawly. Oh, come on. Every time I see some of them, though, I keep thinking it's on top of a roof instead of the ground. So I'm like, okay, let me just do this one last one. Here we go. Oh gosh, he's already here. Is Oscorp already dead? Or not dead, but did he already take him? If that was his helicopter?
Open it.
Maybe us knowing about what happened to his parents can help us get through to him. Like he's saying that this isn't what they'd want. It makes sense he'd take him. Of course, he wouldn't want him killed. He has too many big plans with him.
Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
Time to KO. Wow. I can't remember the last time that I've heard somebody say it like that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do a little snag. Other side. All right, I need to get back, so I guess... Okay, hold on. I never crawl around... Wow, I never get this angle of him either.
We need to get through these demons quick, before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Well, hold on. What? What? No. No. Don't. It said web strike takedown. But get over there, Spidey. Get in there, Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Oh my, okay. Don't. He said to get through them quickly. What's quicker than, little... Oh gosh. Come here. This is what I was meant to do. I was meant to get on that thing. Okay, whatever. I'm leaving him alone. You. Come here. Oh. Come here. Oh my gosh, he's like, I can't get him. Because I can't go in there and I can't. This is honestly comical. I'm just, there we go. I can get in there. I just don't want to talk about it. All right, that just sucked because I would have loved to done. Not that I need to do it sneaky, but it kind of sucks just a little bit. Woo! Really, rockets right now? Well, I do need to get their weapons, so it's better to do this than sneaking around anyway.
The demons chewed through Sable.
Joke's on them.
Lee's on the warpath.
All right, kill this guy. I don't think we're tossing anybody off roofs anytime soon. Take that rocket from him. Woo! I need to start tossing them up too. Does he have a weapon? No. Woo! Okay. Let me just keep doing a couple of these. Oh! All right, finish him. Oh shoot, I do need to swing them too. Oh! Great balls of fire. All right, let me grab that from you. Throw him. And then go up. Oh! Sorry, I know this doesn't exactly make the main missions like a ton of fun when I'm just farming them for certain actions. But if I had done this all along and made better use of it, oh! Maybe I would have been done by now. All right, swing them all around.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agent station.
Where
here.
did she?
They're not handling anything.
Why was she separate from
I've been warned.
Osborn to begin with?
Hero.
Superhero. I can't wait for her DLC. I do want to know more about Silver Sable. I also want to know how her hair stays perfect like that the entire time she's fighting. It's truly, ow. Truly a superpower in of itself. Okay.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. This ends tonight.
Are you sure about
I took
that?
out your men? You gotta be kidding me.
Tired of you harassing our men. I think that's it. Let's see over here. Come on. It should just be the two of them. Nope, more in the backside. I think those are the lines, right? Like I shouldn't get outside the lines.
Gotta make this fast and get
No,
inside.
stop webbing them to the walls. Okay, here we go. That guy got webbed down. That guy's webbed down now. All right, the trip mines for these guys are just so ridiculously OP. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Don't web him to the wall. Come over here.
I really wish Sable would cut me some slack. We should be on the same team.
It's too much to hope that we could all get along. That's mine now. No!
Demons and Sable are down. Time to follow Lee inside.
I'm never gonna hear the end of my sneaking. I already know. You guys never let me hear the end of it.
Why are you so heavy?
Oh, no, 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 no.
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen,
Because you need me.
I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both.
Do the smart thing. Also, you would become public enemy #1 if you were to kill Spider-Man. Like, if it got out, and let's not kid ourselves, like, we think that she could take him out without anybody finding out. Like, it would destroy. Actually, no, I take that back. As a mercenary group, it'd probably bolster them. So ignore me. She just would never be welcome back in New York City. However, she'd probably get a lot of business from it. But maybe she'd become the higher mark.
I mean, we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
Yeah, he can't control it anymore. I wonder
You
what's
secure
made it,
Osborn.
like, what makes him more powerful? It's got to be certain emotions that he continues to use.
I have friends.
She always looks like a lab, like she
Lee.
looks like a scientist
No more
because
running.
the jacket looks more like a
This
lab
ends
coat
tonight.
than a. Wow, holy cow. Yeah, I guess I suppose it probably becomes more powerful the more
This is insanity.
he feeds on those specific emotions
I have
or
to
the
find a
loss
way
of
to
his
reach the
parents.
Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast.
Where am I going? Okay. Drop down. I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to be. Hold on. Heart of the matter. Am I going up or am I going down? I reckon I'm going up. Right? It wouldn't make sense to go down. But still. No, because I'm caged in over here, caged in over there. I need to get to the other side, I think. Yeah, like over here. Yes, there we go. Nope. No, we are going down. All right, so we're following wherever he's been. I just thought we were on the oh, of course. It wouldn't be on top of the building. It would be down below in some secret area, of course. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Okay, this is not good. Right there. Yeah.
No way to go but down.
Yep. The records would be down below. Oh, Martin. Oh, no.
Turn back, Spider-Man. This is between me and Osborn.
Maybe the way to reach him would be to show that we're Peter.
I know what happened to your parents.
The accident. You sound as clinical as Osborn. My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
Yeah. But it is because
You're
of what
more than your
Osborn
past. Don't let it control you.
I
Common
tried
theme.
so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
The problem is that the person who's paid the most has been the people of New York City, not even Osborn. I mean, sure, you can take away people wanting to vote for him, but you've killed so many other people, not even... Like, it's one thing to hold the person who did it accountable, but also, does he not remember Otto was a part of it? We can get them to fight each other.
His anger. It's fueling his power.
Yep. Pain leads to hatred. What is it? Leads to anger. Anger leads to hatred. But I bet he doesn't know Otto was a part of this. I really doubt it. The one serum.
This is the only sample.
No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help.
You don't help people. You use them.
Oh, so
This won't bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
it's not about
Trying
that.
to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it.
Revenge is such a powerful narrative. Like, think about all of the movies, all of the games that we play that have that as a center plot. I mean, even in our own lives, revenge. No! This is gonna be the hardest fight. I don't even think the hardest fight will be Doc Ock.
Osborn must be punished. His cancer has affected this
What am I
city
supposed to...
for
Okay,
too long.
gotcha. I'm supposed to...
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
Throw computer monitors at him!
Never stop.
Nice. Oh! Get in there. I think it's more difficult of a fight because we know him on a completely different and personal level. Well, I wouldn't say personal, but we know the good in him too. We need other things to throw at him. Oh, I need him to maybe... I was thinking maybe I need him to explode certain things, but okay.
Now's my chance. He's recharging.
Yeah, okay, so the recharge.
Osborn's crimes will be on your head!
Okay, just let him use all of his abilities, and then we'll take advantage of him when he's recharging. Actually, you can kind of stay in the fight as long as you're good at... Nice. Nice, nice.
This isn't you.
This is exactly who I am!
Oh, shoot. Come on, Martin. Use more personal things, Spidey. Peter. Use the Peter side. Okay, it's hard to get up in there. Okay, go to him. Come on. Nice. Oh! I do love how even the subtitles change from Mr. Negative to Martin Lee. Like when he's in different phases. I gotta get on the backside of that. Woo! Nice. Here we go. Fight it, Martin. Fight it.
Fight it, Martin. You can walk away.
No! Osborn must suffer!
Oh. Oh. Right. All right, play multiple.
Beat the demon, Martin.
Beat the demon? I
Oh, he can.
am the demon!
Turbine him. Turbine him. We can actually electrocute too. If that works. Got him. Whoa.
He's a big demon.
That is a big demon. Okay, but it takes up a lot of his energy. Toss him out.
You and Osborn will share a brain.
Maybe I can... Oh, knocked out. I need to make sure we're jumping that. Ah, shoot. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Nice. Oh my gosh. It's so hard for me to focus on him. He's doing sweep. I'm inside the demon. Okay. Okay, nice.
This will all be over soon.
I sure hope so.
Martin. Keep smacking him. Let's do bombs out. Let's deal with those guys. All right, I got my normal webs back. Shoot, 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 shoot. Hit him. Nice, nice, nice. Oh! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Get away from me! Nice. Come on. I know I gotta kill the little guys. I know. They're just annoying as all get out. I don't know what's happening. This is the swing around. Stay in the air, stay in the air.
Longer than yours.
Nice.
About that.
Oh gosh, there's so many! Spiders, spiders.
Can't give up. He's almost down.
He is. Nice, finish him then. Sorry guys, I'm still so nasally. It's definitely overrunning us with as many as possible. I saw another one. Wait, go to him, go to him. Okay, nice. Okay, do those all out. Oh, ow. He's at me. See, he's got a lot of friends. Oh, gosh. I need electrocute. The electrocute was so good to use against them, yeah. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Hit him. Come on. Electrocute, electrocute, electrocute. Finisher. Ow, come on. Go to him, go to him, go to him. I don't like being like near half HP for a final fight like this. Wait. I saw something floating in the air. Nice. Yes, stagger him, stagger him. I'm like acting like this is like a Souls fight right now, but I care about it so much. There it is. Woo! Come on, Martin. We know you're still in there. Do it for Aunt May. Oh. His perfect jaw. Poor guy. Okay. Staying positive. The puns, the writing is so well done.
Needs to pay.
I know.
But that's not for you to decide.
But this is the wrong way, Martin.
And also, you're costing millions of people lives, not just him, by taking that serum. Otto.
Useless.
All right, time to save another. so OP. Having multiple arms, come on. Get it, Pete. I was gonna say put it in a pouch or something, but I don't think it should be on his body at all. I think the safest place would be his hand. Good on him for not like clenching and just like breaking it, you know? He's gonna unmask me. Otto.
Otto?
Just discarded.
That look on your face.
They're so creepy. Oh.
You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
It's gonna be like a King Kong moment where I take him to the top of the Empire State Building. Hey. I find it so interesting, obviously probably plot armor, but I find it so interesting that there's multiple times that he's downed and Doc has the ability to unmask him, but he doesn't in every single time. I mean, I don't know if that's just like the plot armor or what.
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital. Feast.
Who's gonna take care of me though? Is Miles gonna find out who I am?
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Well, who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Yeah, I mean, he should be able to do this, right?
You can thank me by not dying.
How the turntables. She's completely different, I feel like. But I also think that they would all respect his privacy and not try to unmask him, you know, like do this without revealing his identity. Oh, MJ. I didn't realize that it took that much out of him. Have they just been leaving the doors open while they're doing stuff?
He'll live, but he needs rest.
No.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
No, she's sick too, but has it worsened?
They say she could go at any moment.
No.
Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Oh.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
I do feel like...
Go get him, Tiger.
Oh, there we go. The classic scene. This spider's just been like hanging around, chilling on her shoulder. There it is. Here it is. Wait. It's on it's not her, it's Miles. It's Miles. It's Miles. Ah, that's how they're describing this? That's how they're making him become Spider-Man too? Ah! I was wondering this whole time.
No, that's
Because
not
it's different in the comics, right?
Maybe it's this one.
That's how they're making it happen in both. Oh. It just used MJ to get to... He looks like, well, I guess, well, you know, how many people are getting bit by a spider and being like, oh, maybe I'm gonna become Spider-Man? Like, he was looking at it like, I think I'm gonna die. I don't know. That's crazy. Oh, I can't believe it. I think in the beginning I was like, is something gonna happen to MJ? Like, is she gonna turn into Spider-Woman? Like, wait, I don't know where this is going, because you guys have told me like it doesn't, it's like its own, right? It doesn't go along with like, it's not like consistent with all of comics or things like that. Like, they're doing this whole like multiverse madness, crazy collaboration. That's insane. All right, 98% done. So I will say, like, once again, I think that I don't know if this is just because it's like a superhero movie, and so, or superhero game, and so there's a little bit less, I think that there's less of this build towards moments like that. Like, usually maybe it's a numbness. I'm trying to describe what I'm talking about right now, but I think for me, I have a hard time, like, I was more saddened by May, like them talking about her going at any moment, because that was like over several scenes. We see that she's sick, we see that she's like her status is getting worse, and then we finally see this, and we see Peter looking at her, well, Spider-Man, but we see him looking at her, and like that's when, those are the moments that I feel true sadness. I think that because we've seen Spider-Man go through so many like rough and tough tumbles, that it is hard to, I think, get in that zone where you're like, oh man, this is a serious moment where, you know, the doctors are working on him, they're gonna take him to the hospital, instead they take him to Feast, and they're setting it up to be this serious tone, and then MJ's worried about him. But at the end of the day, it's like, I think there's a numbness there, because then he gets back up and he's gonna probably be fine. And so whenever it gets to him and we have these more like saddened scenes with him, or just scenes where we see him at a weaker, or like in a moment of weakness, it doesn't hit emotionally how I feel like it should, considering. Does that make sense? I don't know how to describe it. I think it is just because, once again, we've seen two scenarios where I think the first one was when he saves them from the fire at the Uptown or the Harlem Feast. In that moment, you're like, oh man, he really almost died. Like, that was the moment he really almost died in. And then that was like a realization for MJ, I think, like, hey, we really need to work together. Snap back into reality moment. I think they're less as like a build for, you know, like an emotional sad moment in the plot, as much as just maybe a moment to remember that he is an immortal, because a lot of times when you're playing as him, you think that you can just make it through just about anything. And so I think he has like mortality checks throughout the game, I guess. That was like a whole lot of rambling, and I hope that kind of made sense, but it probably didn't. All right. With that, you guys, Pax and Bello. So we need to go back. Dr. Octavius was my greatest hero. Now he's something else entirely. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we haven't done this. Lol at JJ at home rants, so entertaining. He always finds a way to blame everything on Spider-Man. It's actually kind of impressive. It is kind of impressive in a really messed up way. Kristen. Officer Davis is the noblest kind of hero any of us could have ever hoped to be. His bravery will not be forgotten. I'm glad that there's still tweets about that, because I do feel like after his funeral and stuff, we kind of, like, as you get later into the plot, I just feel like he's forgotten a little bit. So I'm glad to see that people are still remembering him. Who is the octopus, and what's his connection to the plague? Our expert team analysis in the new Bugle. JJ is so savage. He hasn't discovered fire yet. Rumors are swirling that Spider-Man is a critical condition following his latest battle with Martin Lee. Stay tuned. Tune in at JJ's at home. Take on the development. Like we want to know his take on the development. Hey, Feast Shelter. My family's apartment is quarantined. We need help. Do you still have room? Need beds and maybe meds too. Still able to accommodate guests in the light of the Devil's Breath outbreak. Beds and meds limited, but floor space available. Thank you, on our way. Dad coughing bad, but otherwise okay. Gosh, but the way that people speak on Twitter, I can't.
Built the neural interface.
You know what I mean? It's
that
like,
means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
Absolutely. I was just talking about this with my friend and we were like, I'm so glad that you don't like text back like K or just like shortened. I don't know. I just have like normal text responses. Hi, Ginger. Are you up from your nap? Aw, Ginger was just napping. Are you awake? She never wants to hang out near when I'm recording or streaming. I think she hates all the talking. She says, Mom, you're being too loud. I'm trying to nap. But she actually, I put my Udi on the floor. You know that thing that I've been living in this whole time? Like the last couple episodes? I put it on the floor when I last took it off and she just made a baby nest in it. Like a full like baby bird nest.
Spider-Man.
Right. I need to let her out though.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York.
Oh?
Recent events give me pause.
Give you pause?
Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred, it's affected me. I must return home. Reflect on this life I choose.
What?
Hey, I think I'm
It was
actually gonna
that
miss you
touchy?
and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will
Of
stay.
course they will.
Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am sorry.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
close to
I
being
gotta
good
stay employed
news.
somehow.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man.
Witticisms.
Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
Yeah. I hope the DLC is us working together, actually. That would be, I mean, it's gotta be. It's not gonna be just her versus us, you know? I can't imagine that. All right, let me let Ginger out and I'll be right back for the finale. Oh, what a shot. Warning, this is your last chance to upgrade gear and abilities before the end of the story. I think we're okay with that at this point. This angle, I have so many thoughts and I'm gonna say none of them. No HR complaints today, son. Wow, yeah, he's in really bad shape.
We did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
The music. Oh, feels like a comic book shot right there. Jeez, the... Goodbye, Tobey Maguire. Oscorp Tower. So a little bit like that King Kong moment. That's such a cool scene. I love it too because it is important to remember that I do think that as intelligent as Otto is, he did need Peter to help complete this and create this.
Held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Oh.
Tell them what you did.
I never.
Never.
Everything you have is built on lies. Lies!
Oh. Well, there goes that idea. You know what, though? I don't believe he can kill
You stole
him.
my company, my ideas. Now, the truth.
The truth.
Oh, different phone.
Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me.
Okay.
The truth is,
when you have nothing else to lose,
never
I guess insult
accept
them.
that I'm better than you. You're a failure, Otto, and you always will be.
Okay, he can kill him. He does have the strength to kill him. Okay. Oh my, don't do that. So I don't know if Otto's really in there anymore. If he really does have the strength to kill. Oh, don't give that smug victory smile. All right, you're still very unliked, okay?
Otto.
He still has it in his hand.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Is he really keeping the serum in there the whole time?
We don't have much time. Please.
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime.
And what do you see as fitting justice for his crimes? Throwing him off the edge of a building? Death? Trying to change how everybody sees him in their eyes? You know what I mean? It's like, what
Just give me the anti-serum.
is the justice you envision?
No! He always
Oh!
back!
That is true.
Lose everything!
He is a cockroach after all, right? Woo! Let me get that. Okay, this isn't as bad, but let's talk about this cinematically. Just gorgeous on top of the tower. You've got like a really nice stormy rainy day. Or night.
Gotta move.
Oh shit. Okay, not good. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Get to him. We're gonna stay up top. Nice. Oh, ow.
People are dying. They need the anti-serum now.
I will
Nice,
cure the
electrocute.
city after I bring down Osborn!
Wait, activate. Oh, you get a complete regeneration of all of your gadgets? That's what this suit's power is? Okay. Nice. All right, let's do some electrocution on him.
Let me save the city. Then we can do whatever you want.
I already
Spiders
know
out,
what
spiders
I
out.
want. Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Come on. Doc, you don't have to do this.
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges.
Liar! Just like us! Nothing but lies!
Just keep throwing everything out there. Nice. Come on.
Enough of this!
Oh, that's not good. All right, take to the skies. I need to throw things at him. I'm gonna get hit by that. Get to him, get to him. I hate that phase, like having to stay up top. Perfect. No.
Such a disappointment. Parker.
He knew.
You knew?
And yet he still...
I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
Oh. I think he knew from the beginning, honestly. He's too smart. Like, he had to have known from the very beginning when I said my friend and I'm always late, and he probably would start tracking stories and my arrival times, and But he's still, and that's probably why he never.
Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
And that's why he never unmasked me.
You haven't suffered like I have.
All right, I just have to keep going back. This makes me want to tilt my head.
On my side, I won.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong thing. This is so difficult considering everything he was like a father in a lot of ways. Like I mean, maybe not a father, but he was our mentor. Okay, so sorry about that, you guys. My OBS just closed out for, I don't even know what just happened, but we're back, it's fine. I paused it as soon as I saw it, so you guys maybe missed me dodging like one move.
Please, think of the man you were. That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself.
Yeah.
You were my hero.
Yeah. What? I dodged that. Come on. I dodged that.
It meant so much to me.
Get it. Evade, 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 evade.
I hate that you're making me do this.
Evade.
We were going to change the world.
Remember the mission statement. Got it. Evading. Oh my gosh, he's going all over the place. Got him. His goggles are down.
You look tired, Parker. Not tired.
Also, I'm young and spry. You're the one that looks young. Tired. Just been dealing with a lot of other people's shit. That's horrifying.
Otto!
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more. No!
The serum. And you know we're not gonna let him die. There's no way. Well, we didn't even have to save him. No.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others.
But not at the cost of others.
Appreciate it. We have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be.
That is so true. It's like
threw it away.
Did you say never meet your heroes?
Course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me.
This is
You
so
said
hard.
You'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
Really blackmail.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter?
That is a really well done scene. The back and forth of Doc, like right there, like you could see how much it is a combination. Like it's this back and forth of like him being like, I don't know, like his writing was so well done there, because it's like 1 minute you really feel like, okay, no, you're right, like I promised, and then the next minute he's following up with blackmail, or like he was like that the entire conversation. But that is so hard for Peter, because like I felt that too, like playing as Peter. Like in the beginning I looked up to Doc, like I was like, wow, I can't imagine how he becomes Doc Ock. And then just like Martin Lee, that feeds on the neural interface, right? It fed on the darkest parts of him. And then also with Peter right there, and we're gonna finish it and I'll have so many thoughts at the end, but I'm so proud of Peter in that moment, because that has to be so incredibly difficult. And then I just, well, I'll hold off till the end, but
it's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours, maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others.
you know, Aunt May wouldn't want that.
I'll give you a few minutes.
This whole game, we barely spent time with her because we were always rushing off to be Spider-Man. I cannot believe the doctor left this up to us. I'm actually...
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
She knew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Gosh. I didn't expect to actually cry in this game. I really didn't think I was going to. The flat line is happening. It is gonna happen. You know, we don't have to see her a lot in the game to feel that sadness if you've ever lost anybody, but also because if you've ever seen any Spider-Man stuff, you know that she meant everything to him. Miles, it doesn't seem like anything's happened to him yet. When you help someone, you help everyone. It's funny because the whole time I was always asking how nobody around him knew, but they did. They just knew that if they told him they knew, it would change so much. Three months later. Their spot.
Hi. Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Oh
I
my
knew
gosh.
you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Feast?
Oh, no, but
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
What?
I'm sorry. No, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
Oh.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place.
Oh.
Only if you want to.
My nose
No,
is messed
I
up.
mean,
from that.
yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to, but meaning I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
Finally! Woo! There it is! Except it wasn't upside down. Oh my goodness. Oh, what an absolutely beautiful game. Like, oh gosh. Such a beautiful game, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you. What can I say? One, I don't know what I was thinking back when I started it years ago and never finished, but I'm so glad I finished it now. It was amazing. Like, I think I give 9 out of 10 on a lot of games, but I'm actually confidently gonna give this one a 10 out of 10 for me. I wonder if there's anything at the end as well. The voice acting, next level. Just incredible. The graphics, the combat, some of the smoothest combat, especially like, well, my only other superhero game that I guess I played would be Batman Arkham Asylum, but I enjoyed that combat as well, and the way that they've like intertwined all of the different stories, MJ, we got to see Miles's start, and obviously like I think we're gonna see a lot more of that in not only Miles Morales, the game, but also the DLCs. Not the DLCs, well, maybe the DLCs, but Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 as well. Oh my goodness, I feel like I just have to like sit back and take in everything that happened. I wasn't thinking Aunt May was gonna die. I really didn't see that one coming. I think that just knocked the wind out of my sails because I was so confident. I think I had cried a little bit earlier at Jefferson's death. But it was the combination between, it's interesting because Spider-Man is a hero, right? Like he's a superhero, but he's also a hero. And they always say, I'm gonna turn down the music here for a second, you guys. They always say, like, you don't want to meet your heroes. And even for him, like, he was working with his hero. Like, Doc Ock, Oz was his hero. It was mentor. Honestly, like he said, you were like a son to me. I think that was more to be manipulative, but I compared it often to a father-son relationship where he was teaching him so many important lessons, I think, beyond just the science alone. And I think for Peter, especially growing up and everything he's capable of, like, he looked up to him. He wanted to be like that. Even at the end, you can see that he himself is now doubting if he wants to be a scientist because of what it created. And it actually is really cool because at the like center of the entire game is really, with great power comes great responsibility. But power does come in all shapes and forms and sizes and things. And one of that is like the power of knowledge, the power of, you know, what you're able to create with your brain and the tools that people will then have access to. And there's also the other common theme that you always see is like one versus many. Like one versus many comes up so much in this game, not only in like, do you save, like saving, sorry, my brain is different. So like they're all, oh wait, something might happen. I'll come back to that. Yes.
I'm not an expert or anything, but
turn up,
it's in a way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, all right, so where do you want this?
He's moving back in.
All right.
And he's wearing the dog shirt again.
Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on.
No.
Like physically.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas, for example.
Not that.
That was a good setup, though. You can't lead with that from guy to guy.
Better that I just, I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
Do it too?
Not that weird.
He's got the stance down already. Ah! Woo! The short order cook was Stanley. That is such a cute little exit. I'm gonna keep it playing in the background just in case there's anything else. But yeah, so there's the one versus the many. So a lot of that is like the sins of Osborn impacting so many other people, right? Like the amount of deaths that happened because of the sins of like Osborn alone. Because when Martin Lee was targeting him, he was like, okay, well, to get to Osborn, I'm gonna like, you know, completely just ruin his credibility. I want to take everything from him, whatever he holds dear. And that was at the cost of a bunch of different people. With Peter's decision at the end there, right? Instead, it's very like counter to it, right? Same thing with Doc Ock. Doc Ock was willing to impact thousands of other people, to completely change his entire mission statement and his philosophy and what I think he really set out to do, which was change so many lives. He was willing to hurt more just because of one person. And in contrast, Peter stepped up and instead of saving one person, saved thousands, multiple times, right? Like, because defeating the other two, Martin and Ock, like, he saved thousands in that scenario, but once again, when given the choice of one versus many, like, he chose the many, even at the cost of one of the few people like that. I guess I don't know if he knows any of his other family. From what I know, again, like, his parents died and then Ben dies, right? And Ben doesn't even appear in this one, but that, like, I knew from at least the Tobey Maguire movies. And then he goes into the care of Aunt May. And I love I know that there's other versions of Aunt May. I like when she's older. I do like the older version of Aunt May. I feel like that is kind of what I envision, and I think what makes it a little bit more sentimental between the two of them, because it almost does feel like, you know, he's been through so much with her. Because I wonder at what point he went into care of Ben, Uncle Ben, and Aunt May. I actually don't know that, so I wonder how long he was with them to begin with. But it also was really difficult because we go back to Feast so many times, and, like, you see him so, like, just, like, he's there, but you can see he's spread thin. And so, like, we see Aunt May at multiple times, but we don't really get to spend time with her. And so I think that makes that last scene hit a million times harder. Also, oh, sorry, let me turn the volume down. But that makes that scene hit like a million times more difficult because finally in the end I'm able to be there and listen to her, and she knew all along. And I think that's why, like, between Doc and, it makes sense that Doc and Aunt May knew, because both of those situations, they could have given us so much more crap for being late, and like they would joke or jest, but I think they understood, and because they knew that, they were able to give us a little bit more flexibility, but they still needed to jest with us so we didn't suspect anything, you know? Everything about this game was just incredible. I talked about it in the intro, like I've always loved superheroes and DC and Marvel, and like I always grew up watching them. And I think that from a gaming perspective, I know for a lot of you guys, your first experience was probably either like mine, X-Men Legends, or maybe it was like the old Spider-Man games on PlayStation. I didn't really have that. I mean, I really just had more of a movie, I guess, access through like movies and then just stories of my dad, like telling stories as a kid or things like that. Cause my dad like read all like the comics and everything. Like he loved comics growing up and stuff. And so like I was passed down like the love for superheroes, but getting to play it as a game and see what they are able to do and the emotions that they're able to bring forward is just incredible. I always talk about this, but the future of gaming is so bright. I know that there's a lot of, like, we talk about how there's less and less like new IPs kind of coming up because there's so many ideas, but there are still so many stories to be told and creative paths to go down. But I like that this game, it's not like there's anything, not one thing stands out about it. Like it's a collection of a lot of incredible themes. Like I told you guys, revenge is such a common plot in games and movies, but I still don't feel like it ever feels the same in every single story. Last of Us 2, that revenge and that path that Ellie goes down feels so different as well. And I don't really get tired playing it out. And I knew, like, we all know, right, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, like we know, I think in a lot of these that the hero is going to win, but it doesn't mean that the hero is going to win without costing them something, without losing something. In this, like, he lost that idyllic image of his hero, of what he aspired to be. Like, there was a huge part of him that he lost, not only physically with Aunt May, but also just within himself. And you see that at the end. I like how they're not really covering that up. Like, he tells MJ he is doubting himself. I think he has a lot of doubt, but I think also I'm interested to see his personal growth between 1 and 2, because I think that as he gets older as well, there might be less of that. I really do feel like your early 20s, because I want to say he was 23 in this one, your early 20s are so filled with like people pleasing, identity, right? Like you're still trying to figure out your identity, let alone if you're a superhero at the same time. I could not imagine. I'm struggling right now and I don't even have any of that drama. So I do hope that we see some character development between 1 and 2 and just some maturation by him. I wonder where his relationship with MJ will be. And yeah, I'm going to get started on the DLCs right away, and then we're going to do Miles Morales. But I do want to set y'all's expectations up. I will not be going straight on to Spider-Man 2, probably not for a little bit. There's just a lot of games that I really want to get to, and I don't want to exhaust myself by doing all the Spider-Mans back to back. I want to allow myself that little break to let this sit in and really digest everything that's happened, to appreciate it. You guys know me, I'm still going to be crushing those benchmarks and get those done and share that with you guys. But overall, just a 10 out of 10 game. I know I took my sweet time, but I don't regret it for a second. I hope you guys still enjoyed watching the takedowns and the enemies and just the joking around and doing all the missions. Because I don't know when I'll come back to this game, if for a long, long time. But Spider-Man 2, I will say you can definitely expect it next year at some point, but we've got a couple things to get back to. If you guys did find me through Spider-Man, I do all sorts of different games. I don't necessarily do new releases at all. Like, not at all, but like I don't just do new releases or anything. I kind of just go wherever I feel like going or whatever I feel like playing, because I got so many games to catch up on. And I love just sharing the experience with you guys and the emotions. And I know I cry a lot. I get so emotionally invested in every single game I play that a piece of me just, like right now, I feel so somber because a piece of me I feel like dies every time I get to the end of these games. And yeah, but at the core of it, thank you so much for watching. Like, bottom line is, through all of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this rambling of my thoughts on the game. There's so many other things that I could say about it. But I just really like the complexity there. It's both simplistic and complex at the same time. Like, the plot still shocked me throughout the game, despite me acting like, oh, it's a superhero, I know what's gonna happen. But there were still twists and turns, and it made it so enjoyable. And yeah, I just really look forward to the DLCs and Miles Morales. And then I look forward to sharing 2 with you at some point next year. But yeah, just bottom line, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do like to let the credits, for the most part, play all the way out, because I think it's so important to recognize all the people that it takes to create something like this. I've talked about it in other playthroughs, but I don't have an earbud in. But games really, for us, are a couple hours. But again, what am I doing? It's muscle memory right now. Games are just a couple hours for us, or maybe like 20, 30 hours at most. But for a lot of these people, this is like months of their lives, years of their lives. And I think it's really important to recognize that and take that into consideration when we're playing through something. Is like, this is a work of art that has taken hundreds of people to put together. So there was like another part that I was gonna talk about with you guys as well, but if I didn't address anything and you guys want to know my opinion on anything in particular, feel free to comment down below. I'd love to get y'all's thoughts on it. Like, tell me all of, like, if you think that I missed any like key plots or themes, please by all means share. What were your thoughts on Ock versus Spider-Man? And just, I think, what are you guys thinking as far as what is Spider-Man's biggest challenge? Or not even Spider-Man, but what is Peter Parker's biggest challenge? Because I did talk about this a lot, that I think with Peter, it's just difficult right now because he bears the weight of the world even though he doesn't need to. Like, I think that he maybe veers too much on the side of feeling way too much responsibility for what happens in the city or what happens to people in his life. And I think he can maybe... I think there's no easy way, especially when you're playing the superhero, there's no easy way to say when enough's enough. Have you saved enough people? Have you done enough? But he is going to continue to have a hard time, I think, balancing his personal life and his superhero life. Absolutely. What else? There was Martin Lee, there was MJ. We're gonna get to do, I think the DLC covers Black Cat, so I am looking forward to that, because I told you guys that I was like, oh, I don't really like these missions. I do feel like her missions in this don't give the best introduction to, well, no, it was a good introduction to her, but I want to get to interact with her more, because right now I find her to just be a little annoying. And I know that a lot of you guys were saying, no, you'll like her, trust us. So I'm trusting you guys on this. I'm gonna hold off until we get to the DLC, but this video is just gonna be just the ending. It'll be a little bit shorter for you guys, but I do want to put the DLCs together and kind of leave this to this. This actually you guys will be seeing on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm sorry to give you guys sadness on Thanksgiving, but it is the perfect day to be so grateful for just games and all the people that go into making these, because not only does it just provide so much joy, it brings characters to life. And I'll never stop saying that my favorite part in a game is truly the eyes. Like, especially in like newer games being created, the way that they have done the eyes is so good. And that's where I start crying, is when I see like Peter turn around to Otto and give that face, and you're like, this feels like real life. Like, this feels, or even Otto crying out. That is another thing. Yeah, the voice acting. The voice acting was phenomenal. I talked about that, but Miles' character, Peter's voice actor was incredible. Osborn's matched his face so perfectly. Like Osborn's character matched. Also, I guess I didn't really address this, but what about Harry? So what does this mean for Harry? Because we kind of found that out about him, and then I don't think we really addressed it. I feel like we didn't really talk about that, but having the anti-serum is not necessarily going to cure him, because that is for Devil's Breath. And Devil's Breath was created to cure Harry, but I don't think that's how that would work. So maybe... Okay, so here's my question. Also, does that mean that inside of Osborn's lab, or Osborn's private lab, you know, inside of his penthouse, does that mean that any of those other spiders could bite somebody and they too would become like a Spider-Man? Also, how is Venom created? I don't even remember Venom's storyline. I actually haven't seen the Venom movies. Now I'm so curious. Now I'm sitting here thinking about all the different things that I didn't really play out in my mind, but yeah, what? Also, I'm seeing copywriting, but it does make me want to talk about like the writing in this was top tier. The quips, the just quirkiness of Peter. He's exactly how I kind of would envision him. I think that everybody has their favorite live action version of him, like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and then Tom Holland. Like they all actually play an incredible version of Spider-Man, but I do think it's all within the humor. Like I think that Spider-Man is never meant to feel super duper serious. And I said this before, but I definitely will like finish on this note that Spider-Man is just, I think he's one of the most relatable superheroes. And I think that's why he's probably one of my favorites. I know you guys always ask me this question, what's my favorite superhero? And I never know what to say. I know my dad's, I can confidently say my dad's has always been Spider-Man because of the humor. And I think the relatability. And plus, like, I don't know, I always pictured him having more of a normal stature. But when he took his, I don't know, when we saw him shirtless, I thought he was much more relatable, but maybe he's not. No, all jokes aside, I think that, I think my favorite, I'd have to separate it from like Marvel to DC because I don't feel like you can compare those two. I think I have always loved Iron Man because of also humor. I feel like being a superhero, you've got to be able to break the seriousness, the ice of it. You've got to be able to like jest with the villains and just make it playful, you know? So, look at all of these names, you guys. I said this at the end of Final Fantasy 16, but just so many people go into the production of a game. I think that's probably like the project manager side of me that's just like the amount of moving parts that go into a game. And also the storyboards. I always talk about this, but I wish I could see the like vision boards, storyboards, like when they're coming up with a character, how do you make sure that their conversation, their writing, their dialogue is consistent with the person? You know, like consistency has to be one of the hardest things when you're creating any of your characters. I will say, I think favorite moment too, I know I'm just trying to fill this, but I really do want to make sure we are able to like share all of these. But favorite moment had to have been when MJ was texting Spider-Man. So we just got finished kicking some villains' butts. And then he just gets a text from her and he falls straight back into being Peter. And he's just this kid at the end of the day who has real relatable problems. It was so fantastic. 3D environmental artists. I always wonder about this too. I always talk about like, I always say that the coolest thing, airship images, the coolest thing would be to be like an interior designer for a game, which is probably just an environmental, I'm sure it's like an environmental artist, right? Would just be, I doubt they have like actual interior designers to like create areas or spaces, but and then I was wanting to know what they use to create such a realistic layout of New York. Like I was thinking ArcGIS, but I don't know if I saw anything that like attributed to that. I need to go back and I do want to actually find that out. IT supports, art directors, 3D lead artists. I wonder if some of these names probably repeat as well, you know? Like some people probably are responsible for multiple sections. That's crazy. So yeah, definitely let me know down below what y'all's favorite parts were. I know a lot of you guys have been telling me that Spider-Man 2 is amazing. I actually have seen a lot of you guys say that you do prefer 1 though. There's been a decent amount of people that have said they do like 2, but they actually do prefer 1. I already got it spoiled that there's no benchmarks in Spider-Man 2. I'm kind of upset about that. Am I the only one that loves the benchmarks? I can't. It's like because I love lists. I love checking things off. I think that's what makes me so excited about having the benchmarks is even though they're brutal and hopefully we get, actually I didn't think about this. Hopefully it puts us back in and we can still throw enemies off of the roof. Otherwise I'm gonna have to farm it in the DLCs. The DLC should play right into your base game, right? So wherever I ended in my base game, I should be able to pick back up with the DLCs. I think, I hope. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let this play out, but I mean, I probably could stay here and ramble for forever, but I do want to let this completely play out. And then, yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching this. If you watched this far, if you listen to the rambles, I'm gonna step out and let this finish playing because I do think that's important. But yes, guys, thank you so much. Just so much. And I will see you guys for the DLCs. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. All right. I'm out. Wait, I didn't know there was more. I'm here. No. Okay, wait, he's looking at it. Harry, hold on. I'm here. Let me turn it up for us. Hold on. Okay, he's going in. I knew there was gonna be, Marvel always does this. Marvel's always doing multiple different end scenes. I'm here. I didn't realize we were so close to the ending anyway. I would have just kept talking. Yep. Green Goblin.
We were so close.
Harry.
But I'll keep trying.
Or...
I will find a cure. I will.
Or is that Venom? That's gotta be Venom, right?
I love you, son.
Wow, look at the detailing in his mouth, like quivering. Oh my gosh. Wait, has Harry always been Venom? Harry Osborn has always been Venom? Is that Venom? Oh my gosh. Congratulations! You finished the main story, but adventure continue. You can now change the time of day in research stations. Or start a fresh adventure with ultimate difficulty or new game plus. Good luck, hero. Oh, anti-Ock suit. We got new suits too. Okay, I know. There's so many things to do. Whoa. Oh, I got the Nike suit. Undies. Everyone goes down in one hit, including you. Wait, what? Okay, so it's like complete glass cannon. Okay. What is the undies? But we do have the anti-Ock suit, which is pretty cool. That one's pretty awesome. Suit power, the equalizer. I actually love that. I think I had it on low gravity right now, but anyways. All right, I wonder what these ones are. Maybe some of these are unlocked when you do like New Game Plus or when you do other, maybe when you complete all the benchmarks. I don't know, but we'll find out because we're gonna get started on the heist next. All right, guys, I will see you for the heist. Thank you so much for watching. And I will, yeah, I don't know. I keep saying I'll see you guys next time. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the heist. Be there. Bye, YouTube.